Hello champions! We're gonna do the Roman preview again. So if you watched earlier today, I did already a preview of Roman Reigns. I turned that video off. The reason for it is that if you watched it, I completely destroyed Hogan with it. Like, it was ridiculous how strong and OP the character was. And, well, apparently they realized it. And they rebalanced him and modified his kick-out move to be much less strong than it was. So I turned off the video because a lot of my views are like often months ahead after I posted videos. And like, I didn't want someone like 6 months from now to do a search on Roman and click on the first one and think that that's Roman, since that's not what he is anymore. This is what he is now. So I didn't want an outdated video to be there. So I took down that video. We're gonna redo this. So, well, let's get on with it and have a look. So we'll go through the whole character just because a lot of you probably didn't even see my first video, depending if you managed to do it within, it was on for like 2-3 hours or so, I think. So, coachability at 15,000, increase kick out damage by 100%. So that can definitely be handy for a couple of characters. Links with zombies for 20% more health. Zombies 2020 for bleed move do 15% more bleed damage. And modern era for gems do 5% more damage. As you see, he is a showboat from modern era. Now again, I don't get to keep him. This is only for preview purposes. They take him away after. So, first moveset we're going to have a look at. It is the first moveset we saw in the first video. It is a Flying Punch 12 MP yellow move finisher, deal 119.2k damage. Choose one gem to make into protect gem of strength 23.4k and pin the opponent. The one-arm sit-out powerbomb 8 MP blue move, deal 28.8k damage and make 5 random gems into yellow gem. And the famous reversal 2 MP black move now, kick out and gain 137k health. As you can see, it is a hell of a difference. It used to cost 1 instead of 2. And it used to give you like 480,000, something like that. Now it's 136 or 37. So this is definitely a lot more manageable for opponents, because this is not going to fill you up every turn or so. Trainers were going to be used. Same thing we did back then. Harlem, Eat Booker, and Dusty, so that we get 8 gems instead of 1. For 8 protect gem, that is, for 28.1k, thanks to Earthquake getting 1 extra gem and 20% extra. And we do have Hogan to help reload everything, because we don't have any MP trainer on this set. Could be using one for Booker. Not one for Booker. Could be using Lawler to help with the blue move, but we tried this the first time. I want to try the same thing we did back then. Difference is going to be the opponent. Reason for that is this morning it took me 30 minutes to find someone in Showdown that I could communicate with, because we're not allowed to do Blitz, not Blitz, but Showdown with preview characters. So I had to ask the authorization to do it, and then I had to ask my target and find a target that was actually answering to allow me to attack them or not. So that took me 30 minutes, and it's really late. I did not expect to have to go through doing another preview on the same day, and I expected to go to bed really early because I had a hell of a day. So I don't want to spend another 30 minutes finding someone. We're going to go versus Hollywood Hogan. He is pretty beefed up, obviously. He has all the medals and everything, the whole shebang, which means that he's going to soak up a lot of damage. He's going to be very strong. He's the best trickster in the game anyway. So let's do this. My Roman on the other end. I do have 15% more health, and Gem do 15% more damage. That is the normal, well, not normal, normal for me. Normal feud bonus for first place. Take 10% less damage from all color move. That is normal for everyone. And 15% more health. All color moves start with 2 and match +1. That is the current MLC perk that I have unlocked. So he definitely has more buff than I do. Let's do this. We'll see how that goes now. I suspect this is going to be a hell of a lot less one-sided. Alright, so we do have the blue, we're good. Alright, now we're missing 8 of the yellow. I like this animation. That gave us exactly what we needed. We'll be using that finisher. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. And put them a little all over the place. He got out of it. Okay, so now I need either yellow or blue. I don't have blue, so we'll go for yellow. I'm not gonna get pinned. Back. We're gonna use or kick out to heal back. Got the 70 something K we were missing. I don't have blue and I don't have yellow either. Let's take away his black. That refilled my black at the same time. He's getting a pin again. 140. Oh, I'm getting back 136. So that's almost everything. And we're out of it. So I still got nothing, so let's go for the yellow again. It's gonna be full for next turn. I don't have my kick out ready this time though. This should hurt quite a bit. 227K. Kick out, but I'm not kicking out. Alright, we're out. Almost got me worried for a second there. Now we're gonna make 8 protect gem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 here. And he couldn't get out of that. Still not that challenging of a fight. Got an easy win out of it. But I definitely feel a difference. I mean, I was definitely not as secured. I mean, I always got... He's a showboat, so it's always hard to kick out as a showboat. And he actually almost got me with that pin. So... Didn't end up losing a lot of health, but it's definitely not like an automatic win like it used to. All right, let's see what else we can come up with. Alright, so the other moveset we did in the earlier preview, it's gonna be the yellow one, yellow 3, and blue one, which is a flying punch, 12 MP yellow move. Finisher deals 119.2k damage, and choose one gem to make into a protect gem of strength 23.4k and pin the opponent. The high jump clothesline, 9 MP yellow move. deal 45.8k damage, and deal 141,000 bleed damage to your opponent for 1 turn. And a spear, 6 MP blue move, deal 15.2k damage, and choose a 3x2 area to swap into yellow gem. You could also use the one-arm sit-out powerbomb instead, which is 8 MP blue move, deal 28.8k damage, and make 5 random gems into yellow gems. I don't really like it as much. I kind of like the spear more, even though it has less potential for yellows. It does cost less, and you also don't need to put a trainer on it. So, trainers, we're going to be using Lawler to start with more blue. We're going to be using Arlen Booker to create 4 more of those protect gems. Earthquake to make 1 more and have them do 20% extra. And I do use Hogan here to help reload everything. If you don't, I'd probably use Rikishi instead. Or you could use Bailey also to create 1 extra gem. Alright, let's do this. We're going to go again versus Hollywood. So let's do this. Alright, so let's make yellows. A little too much there. Gonna put the bleed. Now we're gonna place our gem. Probably gonna kick out of this one. Or not. Alright. Well, that worked better than I thought. I would have expected that he kicked out of this, but I mean, it is a lot to kick out of, because it's like over 100k for the actual move itself. Plus, I'm putting 8 gems, or was it 6 gems, that are 28k each to protect. So, I mean, that's a lot to kick out of. Alright, well, that worked out better than the first time, really. Alright, let's try that again with something else. Alright, let's have a look at a third move set just for fun. This time it's going to be the yellow one and both black. It is a Flying Punch, 12 MP yellow move. Finisher deals 119.2k damage and choose 1 gem to make into protect gem of strength 23.4k and pin the opponent. The Bite, 6 MP black move, steal up to 118.8k health. And the Reversal, 2 MP black move, kick out and gain 137k health. Trainers we'll be using for that, no MP trainers. We're going to be using again Arlen Booker to create 4 more of those Finisher Protect Gem. But we're going to be using Zombie Rock for Steel Health 75% extra, which means our Steel Health is going to be 208,000 health. We're going to have on top of that Earthquake to help get 1 extra gem. And I'm going to have Hogan here to help get both of those colors up, because I got nothing reloading anything in there. So reloading's probably going to be an issue, but I want to see how this goes. Let's have a look. Same thing versus Hollywood Hogan metaled up. Alright, so we want black and we want yellow. We do have black right there. Alright, so we already lost 88k. Let's get some back. Here we go. So he lost 200k, but I gained 88 because I can't gain more than what I lost. Let's get some yellow. Start working on that. Okay, it's gonna be ready soon enough. So let's go for the black. All right. I'm not gonna use it right away because I suspect that next turn is gonna hurt, and I'm probably wanna get all of it when I can. So let's just take those because I don't want him to get him. It did not hurt as bad as I thought it would. We're gonna kick out of this still. Still lacking quite a bit of health, so let's get some of it. Actually, probably all of it. Yeah, it is. Let's put our protect gem and go for a pin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That worked out a hell of a lot better than I thought it would. But I mean, that L steal is 200k. That takes out a big chunk, and it doesn't cost it costs 6 to reload. So that actually worked out much better than I thought. All right. I'm going to show you the rest of the move. I don't think there's really much more moveset to have a look at. I mean, then again, I didn't think this was going to be a good moveset when I did the first time, so it turned out pretty good. All right, so the other move that we haven't seen in any of the moveset is the Samoan drop, which is 8 MP, a yellow move, deal 40.7k damage and increase the strength of your protect gem by 8700. I can't really see it being useful in any moveset. I mean, if there was other way to get protect gem, maybe an attack with someone else that generates some protect gem, but otherwise, I mean, your gems, it would be useful if it could have some effect like before you use the finisher, but I mean, there's no way to make that work. So you got to use the finisher, you got to kick out of it, then you boost them, and then you got to go at it again. It just doesn't flow with anything. So yeah, not a fan of this move there. But the rest, I mean, you got multiple options. I mean, you could even go like just keep those two and go with the bleed move instead, and see how that goes. You know what? I want to see that. Let's try that. All right, really final moveset now. I just want to see it. It's going to be the I jump clothesline, which is the 5-star move, by the way. It is 9 MP yellow move, deal 45.8k damage, and deal 141,000 bleed damage for 1 turn. The bite, 6 MP black move, steal up to 118.8k health. The reversal, 2 MP black move, kick out and gain 137,000 health. Trainers on that. Not going to be using any MP trainers again. We're going to be using Zombie Rock so that our bite is going to steal 208,000 health. We're going to be using Shield Set, which is going to increase the bleed damage, along with Guersan that I finally got last week, thanks to the Motu event. The faction event got me the 2 tokens I needed. The 2 prize wall tokens I needed to get her off the prize wall. Finally got her now for when I need to use those bleed guys. So, Set, by the way, I don't know when they added it, but he has a 9k ability now, which is 58% instead of 50. Mine is only 7k right now, but definitely I'm going to have to move him up to 9k eventually to get that bonus. But right now he's not max, and neither is Carrie. She has a 25% boost at 9k. She's at 5k, so it's only a 15. It's 15 more than I didn't have before, so I'll take it. We're going to keep using, again, Ogun, because it's going to help with our black and our yellow. But I mean, it's a 2 MP, 6 MP, 9 MP. I mean, none of it is like too big. The bite should be reloadable fairly fast. Less for the bleed, but still. All right, let's see how that goes. We're going to keep going versus all with Ogun, because he's a kick-ass character and a pretty good test. Also, while he does have straps and medals and everything, none of my damage is really going to come from gems anyway. It's pretty much all going to be either the bleed or the health steal. Alright, so we do not have black, but we do have yellow. Alright, well, let's use that. Now we still don't have black. Let's get a free turn here, maybe. And we got black on top of it. I'm not going to use it right away, because even though I would steal his health, I kind of want to save myself, because Ogun hits hard. So I kind of want to be able to save myself there. So we're going to get some yellow right there. We got the bleed damage. Alright, so this ain't happening. I don't have any yellow, I'm going to get black. So I'm going to use that anyway, just to do 200k damage. Oh, he just dodged it. Well, that went out the window. Let's get that black again. Now I'm going to get it on next turn, so I'm going to save it. I'm not going for speed, I'm trying to go with saving my health, basically. It would be nice if he pins me. Thank you, buddy. Don't mind if I do. We're kicking out. We're healing our health. Now, let's put on the bleed. We are gonna steal 207k, which is half of what he has left. It's gonna bring me back to 100%. And now, are we going for black or we're going for yellow? Let's go for black, because it's gonna make our kick out move ready for his finisher. Now the bleed took all the health that he had left. This is gonna hurt me. For 360k, but I can kick out of it thanks to the kick out. I'm gonna use this for shits and giggles. I didn't have anything to steal, so it's not doing anything. Now I just need a pin. Which we really got lucky there. This worked out pretty well. Alright. Alright. So that's pretty much it for Roman. Like I don't think he is a god character anymore with the nerf that he got, but I think he's still a pretty damn strong character. Yeah, that's it for Roman. Thanks for watching, guys. If you're not already a sub, make sure to do so to be kept aware when I post new stuff. Any questions, ask them. And if you like the video, leave a like and share. See you guys. Ciao.